I'm using a cake mix today, so I'm going to tell you why I'm making a chocolate cake. So it's going to be my brother's birthday party tomorrow, and he wanted a chocolate Lego dirt cake with Oreo crumbs. So I told him I could do this, but I needed a little help, so I got a cake mix from my local grocery store, and they're really not that expensive at all. So let's begin. So this recipe calls, it's the Duncan Hines Devil's Food Cake Mix, if you wanted to know. So this recipe calls for 3 large eggs. So a tip actually, and if you want your cake to be more moist, add 2 extra egg yolks. Okay, so next, and if you want your cake to have, and this also calls for 1 cup of water, and if you want your cake to have more flavor, then add hot water. Okay, and then I'll add my 1/2 cup of oil. There's no tip for this oil. And then we're gonna whisk it all together. So, my brother wanted to have a little Lego birthday themed party, so I planned lots of fun things to do for it. We have lots of fun activities to do tomorrow. He invited a few of his friends, and those Legos are some of the things he's gonna add to his delicious chocolate cake. My brother is really into Legos, and he has like a whole Lego city, which is super cool. We should do a review on that, like a little tour of it. And also, we're gonna, for his birthday, we're gonna have Jello cups, some delicious treats. We're gonna have a little, he wants Japanese food for lunch, so we're gonna go to a Japanese restaurant. So our cake mix is all whisked up and ready to go into our pans. So I have a 9-inch pan right here, and I've also preheated my oven to 350 degrees. So I put what's it called? Grease on my pan with some parchment paper, and here it is. And I have 2 pans because we're gonna layer them to make it a really big cake. So I might need a little help pouring this in. So my mom's gonna help me pour this batter into our pans, and we're gonna pop them in the oven for about 30 minutes. Something in the oven, so I'm really excited. Okay, let's put that over here. Is it hot? Yes, it is very hot. I'm gonna put it right here. It's really hot in here. Okay, and let's let that cook for about 30 minutes. Cake out of the oven, and it's a success! So I cut the top off, and I also let it cool. So now we're gonna add a layer of frosting for the other one to stick on. And then we'll add the crumb coat, and then we'll chill it overnight, and tomorrow we can do all the other fun details to it. There'll be lots of fun stuff to do, so we better get started. So I'm just icing this part right now, and I'm using this Duncan Hines Creamy Classic Chocolate to go with our cake, because he requested lots and lots of chocolatiness, and I thought chocolate icing would just go perfect with it. So I think, and also since we cut off the top, we have to cut off the top for that one too, and they look so beautiful, so nice. And my brother's right there playing with stuff. Okay, so this looks pretty good, I would say right now. So I think I'll need my mom's help to cut the other one. Okay, so now I'm just doing my last little spread of frosting, and then we're gonna slap that other cake on. Okay, so I finished making my crumb coat. Here's what it looks like. I'm really proud of it. And here are some of my scraps that I have. I might have a little midnight snack too. There's lots of scraps. And there's some extra frosting. So after you're done with your crumb coat, you have to put it in the fridge overnight. And then the next day, you actually do the real frosting and decorating. Okay, so I put my crumb coat on last night. So now, this morning, we're going to be adding the real coat and icing it and decorating it. So we have a skid steer right here with a little Lego guy inside. And we have a little ATV right here. And this one's from a demolition starter kit. And this one is from a volcano starter kit. And it comes with lots of different details over there too. So, we're gonna ice our cake, and all you need to do to crush up the Oreos is really not that hard. You take out the cream, and then you just put them in a Ziploc bag and use a rolling pin and roll them up just like that. And we also have some chocolate rocks, and they're from my Terracotta Cup video too, so you can check them out. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna get a big thing of frosting and just ice it. You want to make it a lots and thick coat if you're adding Oreos on, so it has a nice glue to stay on your cake. So yeah, and then we're gonna have lots of fun things. We also have our table set over there. It's really nice. Time to put Oreos on. Really, really nice. And you want to have your surface covered with something when you do this, because you don't want your counter getting too dirty. Okay, so let's go check out the cake now. I just completed the cake and it looks really beautiful today. So here's our table setting. We have a red plate, blue utensils for the boys, a little place card for the name, and a cup with a cute little straw, and some Lego minifigs just to make it look welcoming. So now let's move on to the cake. We have the skid steer digging out something from the cake. And inside the little shovel, there's diamonds and rocks and treasures. And on the top of the cake, there's a little scene going on. So, right there, the little truck, the little ATV is taking this little lava rock with a diamond inside. It looks really cool. And then she's taking a picture of us. And there's a big giant 6 that our dad made. And also, a little minifig holding the candle. And some guys over here digging and screaming. How do you like your cake, Kanan?
I love it. Thank you, Mommy and Gypsy. 4. I'm getting a 4. I'm getting a 4.
Blow it out, Kanan! Or else I will.
Make a wish first.
Oh!
Again.
Yay!